come with me to my friend's dad's funeral in Jamaica, in Trelawney. So he actually died 2 weeks after I got there. It was sudden, it wasn't planned, and I thought I need to be there for my mate. And I went to the candlelight, and yeah, that was, I haven't been to a funeral, candlelight, or anything like that since my granddad passed. But yes, this was me getting ready. My brother is in the background checking on me, and I put my best foot forward. I couldn't choose my outfit in the end, but I chose this because I wanted to remain classy but not show too much of my body. I don't want to show my shape or anything because it's a funeral, you know. And I found out a lot when I went to the candlelight. I had people coming up to me, chatting me up, and I thought, what the hell, we're at a candlelight. So I wanted to be as least attractive as possible going to the funeral so nobody would chat me up. But heaven be old, that didn't happen, did it? So we're outside the church, and it was a really good turnout. People from all over came. The church was full and everything. 3.5 hours. I ended up sitting outside drinking with my brother because 3.5 hours was a lot. Then we drove to go to the burial site, and we arrived, and we were just watching for the hearse to kind of start. And my brother was one of the bearers, the person that carries the coffin, because it's his best friend, who's also my friend, dad, that died, and he knows him very, very well. I never met him. I don't really know the dad, but I know my friend, right? So here we are, and I'm just looking, everyone's chatting and everything. And I said, okay, let me try and walk down to the burial site. I want to see the grave. I don't want to see the body, but I want to see, him going in and everything. And just to kind of say my goodbyes, not meeting him in person, but having spoken to him or known him from a distance is different because he lived there. I don't frequently go to Trelawney, and obviously I live in England. But yes, so his son did him so well. Ricky did him so well. Everything was beautiful. Everything was well done. Everything was professional. Shout out to the funeral home. They did their job. Everything was just beautiful and professional and well organized. And shout out to Ricky. Ricky, you did great. You honored your dad and you put him to rest in the most beautiful way. You did that. You and your sister, you guys did that. He got an awesome send off. So, oh my God, I saw so many damages and places that was damaged in the hurricane, and I just was baffled, and I was just so hurt because people were still living at these places that were still damaged in the hurricane, and they had no other place to go, nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing. So I was just kind of like, wow. I admire these people for standing tall, standing strong, even though all these things happened. And here we are, final part. I thought I will break my neck going down that because it was so steep and I had heels on. I even changed into flats and it was still so steep, and I thought, this is not the place I'm going to fall and make a fool of myself. But my brother was down there, my mum was down there, my mate was down there. All his family were there, and they did him a good send-off, and he got buried, and this was an experience. So many funerals in Jamaica. Damn. I don't want to go to anymore. But yes, he had a great send-off.